So this is going to be a reading for my Capricorns. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be for April 5th through the 7th. So let's get straight into the reading. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you subscribe so that you never miss a beat and hit that notification bell. Also, if you're interested in getting a personal reading, feel free to check out the description box. My website information is always listed there. And if you want to see daily horoscopes, you can follow me on Instagram at Mystical Crystal Tarot or my Twitter at Mystical Crystal, just like how it's spelled here on YouTube. So let's get straight into it. Capricorns, April 5th through the 7th. So overall energy is the Ace of Swords. Your current energy is the Moon card. The challenge is the Four of Cups. Advice from your spirit guides is the Tower, and outcome is the Strength card. And piece of advice for my Capricorns for April 5th through the 7th. Okay. So let's go ahead and discuss what's going on here. So first card we have is the Ace of Swords. So overall energy, this is you possibly having like some sort of new idea that comes to mind in terms of like a business that you want to start. This could also be you having a moment of clarity that comes in as well in terms of like a decision that you need to make. This is like a breakthrough or like being able to determine finally what your next move is going to be. Some of you also may be like realizing like out of the blue where you may have like untapped potential in terms of, like I said, starting a new business or like developing a better strategy in terms of your finances, things like that. This also may be you starting up like new communication with someone, like you meeting someone new and you guys are like texting back and forth or getting to know each other. Some of you also may be trying to like recenter your focus, like after realizing that your focus has been off target for a minute, it has been focused on the wrong things. So this is like you guys recalibrating all together. Now, the next card that we have for your current energy, the Moon card. So currently you're trying to use your intuition in terms of what's your best plan of action, but also this is speaking to you like having this unconscious fear in a sense. Okay, whenever the Moon card comes up, this is the energy of like possibly having some sort of fear of the future or of troubles coming up. Also, whenever we're talking about the moon, this is more of like emotions. This is also worry being more in the mind. So some of you guys may be struggling with like, again, your mind creating illusions of issues that are going to be, seemingly coming your way down the line. So like having this internal fear of dating because you think down the line you'll get cheated on, because you may have like this unfounded fear internally, or like having this internal fear of like poverty and scared that you're going to lose your job randomly or something like that. So that's one thing. Also with the Moon card, some of you guys may be feeling like someone around you may be keeping some sort of secrets. And you could be trying to, again, use your intuition on that. Now, when it comes to the challenge itself, I do have the Four of Cups. So this is the energy of dissatisfaction or like not being pleased with something. So you may be having an issue with getting more favorable results inside of a relationship, for instance. You feel like you're not getting what you truly want out of the relationship, whether that's like you guys constantly arguing with each other is the problem, or there being trust issues, or whatever it may be. Or this could even be you being dissatisfied with like a job and feeling like you're not getting paid for the amount of hours that you put in. Or, some of you may be feeling a sense of like rejection in a sense where You're like applying to jobs, but you may not be getting the jobs that you want, and the jobs that you don't necessarily want, they may be trying to call you back, things like that. Some of you also could just be sitting on your emotions a little bit and fixating on where your life isn't instead of what you can do to make your life more fulfilling. So that's another challenge here. Now, the advice, Capricorns, with the Tower, there's a need for you to look at where in your life there may be some instability and where you could possibly remove that energy out of your life or possibly shift things more in alignment. Because whenever the Tower comes up, this is like something that's bound to be a disaster in a sense. So there's a need for you to look at what area in your life does need some sort of restructuring, and where is there a disaster waiting to happen that you're kind of ignoring, especially in terms of personal relationships. Also looking at where there may be a constant like cycle or loop of instability in your relationships. Like this is you dating people who have like the same characteristics, but just different, same person, different body, basically. Now, when it comes to outcome, I have the Strength card. So this is the energy of Leo. Yeah, Leos. So there may be a Leo of significance towards the end of this time frame. If not, this is just more of you guys tapping into this energy of trying to be more strong for one, determined. You may also find yourself a little bit defensive towards the end of this time frame. So this could be, just ready to go off. And this may be very much because of, your energy feeling like it's being tested, or you just may not be here for the games that certain people may be playing. So you may, like I said, be trying to protect your energy by being more defensive, especially when it comes to certain people who keep thinking that it's okay to, disappear, then pop up, disappear, then pop up. Now, the last card that we have, it says, I recognize synchronicities, and it says, the universe speaks to you a multitude of ways, including synchronicities. Pay attention to the signs as they are symbols of recognition, motivation, and support that you're making progress on your path. And this is another thing, of course, you guys are going to have synchronicities that show up, and these are going to be more confirmations in regards to like your journey and the things that you're doing. So make sure you're paying attention to them so that you could actually recognize when they show up. So this is what I see. I hope that you did enjoy. If you did, thumbs the video up, subscribe, check out the description if you want a personal, and I will talk to you in the next one.